Hey guys, so just a quick tip here from what I'm working out on my blueprint or starter site using a bricks builder and automatic CSS. I'm also using frames, but in this particular case I just want to talk about the colors in ACSS. So in the ACSS settings we've got these colors here. You've got a fair bit of control over how those colors are automatically created or the variations of those colors. But it's pretty hard to see in here with these small swatches what that's actually going to look like in combination with each other. So what I've done is created a page here, which is just my ACSS colors, and I've just done my buttons along the top here. These are just the standard buttons, which I'll show you shortly, and I've just done one with the accent and the outline. Down here I've got larger color swatches. So this would be my primary color, so that'd be BG -- primary, primary dark, primary medium, primary light. Same with secondary, same with the accent and highlights, dominant color, and my shade. The idea of this is you can see how they all work together and what you've got to work with, and I think it's a better way of looking at them. I've also just noted on these so that when people are working with me, how do I want to use these? So I want to use these as my main color for highlighting things. Secondary may or may not be used depending on the brand. Actions for my color, for my links, buttons, etc. Accent for just little highlights on things. Dominant color, so my base would be like my main background colors. And also my shade might be used for some backgrounds as well. And just for using a neutral color for highlighting things or effect, etc. So that's the set. Now what I will end up doing is probably resetting these all back to a neutral grey, so that when I'm wireframing everything's just black and white, and then I get the color spec and I'll just go and add the colors in here, see what they look like collectively, make any adjustments in ACSS here, for example. So for example, this action here, we might decide the action dark might not be dark enough, so they're too close to the medium, for example. So we can come back to ACSS, have a look at actions, and go action dark, and we might set the lightness on that to say 20 instead of 25. Save that, do a refresh here, and just watch the dark. And now the dark's a little bit darker. So, and it kind of fits in with the dark on these others as well. So you can muck around from the defaults to get a palette that you're happy with. I'm just doing the 4 dominant colors, so the solid colors, so that's the root color, the dark, medium and light. I'm not worrying about all the ultra lights and ultra darks and the transparency colors. This is just to get a feel for how the solid colors look. You can add your ultralights, your ultra darks, lots of stuff into this mix if you want to. I think this is enough to get a feel for how they're working together. So all we have to do on here, if you want to add some more, is so on each of these. So this is just my button primary. This is just my button secondary. The last one is my button action with button outline. Pretty straightforward. These boxes here is just, I've just created a swatch item to give me my alignment for this label, but it's basically BG primary dark, etc. So it's just using the ACSS utility classes to give me these swatches here. It's as simple as that. So I think it's a useful way of doing it. I'll export the JSON for this page and make it available. And if you use it, you use it. If you don't, you don't. This is just something that I'm doing to try and improve my productivity. So I hope you like this sort of thing. If you do, hit the subscribe, hit the like. Thank you.